What's up guys, welcome back to the Gear Garden. This week we are taking a look at Komi packs out of Portland, Oregon. First thing I want to say is shout out to Dave at Komi Packs for sending me this pack. It's really awesome, and the one thing that's really dope about their brand is that everything is custom. So as of right now, I don't even think there's a technical website for you to go to. He has an Etsy page because he makes a lot of gear bags as well. But for packs themselves, I don't believe that there is a go-to pack that you can buy from him. Everything is custom, and I believe he helps and you can choose the materials that you want on your pack for every piece that is on here. For the specific pack that Dave has made me, it is made out of a Eco Pack, a Venom mesh, and a Venom grid stop. So it's completely murdered out. It looks really tough, and it's got a lot of really cool accessories as well as features that every other pack on the market has that everybody enjoys using. In particular, my favorite part of the pack is that it is roll top, and just like Atom packs, it has the two buttons at the top of the inside of the pack. So when you're actually using it, you get a little more sealant when you're rolling down the roll top pack, which makes it really nice. And it's also kept in here by a G-hook. So you got almost like three types of reinforcement. You got the buckles inside, or the buttons inside, the G-hook, as well as the clips for the roll top. So everything's extra protected from water from the outside. I don't know, to be honest, I don't think Eco Pack is completely waterproof. It's highly water resistant, but much like any other frameless pack on the market, which this is frameless, there's not tons of complete waterproof options, which is totally fine. Bring your pack cover or bring stuff for inside your pack, like a pack liner, to make sure your things don't get wet. This is a 40-liter pack that he has sent me, and I feel like 40 liters is kind of that sweet spot, at least for me and my gear that I use. It's not too big and it's not too small, but it still looks relatively small for what you're getting, which is great. And the mesh on the front is really nice. It's stretchy, but it also like pulls right back. So like I've got everything that I would normally take on my trips with me stuffed inside of here. Some packs you put that stuff in there and it just expands and it stays that way. This one seems to be relatively good. When I took it out, it held up very nicely. It didn't overstretch, it didn't rip on anything, and the bushwhacking was totally cool. With these water bottle pockets on the side, I love it as well. Just like every pack, I feel like every pack has finally caught on. All the companies have caught on, and they have the cinches for the water bottle pockets now. There's nothing worse than just having a water bottle loose. It's just walking around like this. So whenever companies add the cinch on here where you can release and pull, I think that's just a big win. It's also got some little drainage ports at the bottom just in case water or anything that builds up can come out. As you can see, there is no frame in this pack. It's frameless. Like I always do, I put my gossamer pad in the back, and it gives it a nice sturdy frame here. And the one thing I feel like about this pack that I really enjoyed is how wide it feels on my back. I feel like I'm being almost like hugged again, like by a big Osprey pack, but it's frameless. And I think that has to do with how wide these big comfy straps are. And they're equipped with all these daisy chains, just like kind of like Hilltop Packs does with their packs. And there's just so many options for moving your sternum strap up or down, adding your inReach, I don't know, whatever else you like to hang on there, like sunglasses. There's so many options and so many places to hang it on here, and as well as it has the stretchy sternum strap. So when you're breathing and you take a deep breath, you can actually breathe without having a sternum strap suffocating your chest really tight. Also has the classic cinches on the side, just like at the edge of a Durston tent and a lot of tents that you see. You just kind of crank it down. Again, to release it, I'm just flipping it up, and I got more wiggle room now. And so that's a really good feature, especially for holding things like this in place. The pack does also have removable hip belts, and it's like a pretty universal attachment. So say you don't want the hip belt that you can get from him, you can switch it out for maybe your Gossamer Gear pocket hip belts that already have pockets on them, or if you're somebody that doesn't prefer to have any hip belts at all, then you don't need to have any hip belts. And I believe this pack is truly intended to go without a hip belt, just like a lot of really good frameless packs are. These wide straps help the carry load a lot, because this is, you know, these hip belts are more just for comfort, as far as not support, but just having that pack pull it in closer to you on your back. So if you're looking for a hip belt pack that has support, this won't be the one for you in that category, but I do think this pack carries like a beast. I can't tell you the exact specs on it. I wouldn't probably put more than 20 pounds in it, just like any kind of frameless pack on the market. But the attention to detail in these packs is really nice, especially because it's just him at his place making all of these things. And I think that he really cares about what he's doing. Clearly, the stitching is really nice. The So the choice of the patterns, the colors, everything is very cohesive, and I like that he's put these really cool fluorescent orange pieces on here, the clips, because it really just makes it pop, especially because everything's super dark. The pack also does have a removable Y strap, so you have the ability to throw your bear can on top of here if you want. If you're somebody that just wants to scrap the extra weight, you can toss it off as well. And I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, without the extra hip belt and the other attachments on here, the pack weighs sub 1 pound or just about 1 pound. So it's extremely light, and it's really durable material with that eco pack. Again, I can't tell you an exact price on this pack. I know from what I remember, I swear there was a website that was working a while ago, and I think it was in the $200 price range, which for a custom pack that's actually pretty durable is stupid low and a really good price. And I think it's awesome because it seems like there's a lot of companies who get caught up in the sales of things and just start cranking the price up because they know it's lighter and they know it's good and people will buy it for the name. But if you're somebody who really loves backpacking and you actually want to support cottage gear companies that are made locally, like I said, he's out of Portland, Oregon. He's doing it by himself. You need to support Komi packs because these are meant to be in the backcountry and on the trail, and they're just so cool and they're so durable. And there's just so many things these packs provide that all the other brands that we all know and love also provide for half the price. So why wouldn't you get on that yourself? So I'm gonna link the pack description down below. The Instagram for him is Komi Packs, Komipacks. So if you're interested in getting a pack or getting one built by Dave, go on to Instagram and follow his page and send him a message. That way you know and you guys can build and pick materials together to make you a badass pack like this one. Thanks again, guys, for watching the Gear Garden, and thank you to Dave at Komi Packs for sending and building this pack. We appreciate you so much. We love the cottage gear. We will support it and continue to make videos on these companies that need the shine and deserve the shine. So please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next week on the Gear Garden.